speak, to speak, speaks, spoke, spoken, speaking. Today we're going to cover all forms of English verbs. Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to English with Antonia Romaker. So here are all forms of English verbs. Infinitive, present simple, past simple, past participle, present participle, and gerund. Infinitive is the form you find in a dictionary. The initial form. Often it is used with the particle to. An infinitive often goes after another verb. I want to go home. I want to go. The second verb is an infinitive, to go. She decided to quit her job, but I can help you. There's no particle to. After modal verbs like can, could, must, may, might, should, we don't use the particle to. We just skip it. We also use an infinitive to show purpose. So we say why or for what. We left early to miss the rush hour traffic. So why did we leave early? For what? To miss the rush hour traffic. We use an infinitive after adjectives. Interesting to read, busy to talk, boring to watch, easy to understand. She thought it was easy to learn a new language. An infinitive can be also a subject or an object of a sentence. To travel is her dream. Or her dream is to travel. Next we have present simple. I'm sure you already know this tense. Present simple is used when we talk about some facts in present. He's a doctor. She likes broccoli. They are friends, and so on. Or we talk about a regular action in present. I wake up at 7 every morning. What is so special about this form? We need to add the ending s, but only to those verbs which go after he, she, it, or some other words or phrases which can be substituted by these pronouns. My sister is a she. Her husband is a he. Their dog is an it. I like extreme ironing. What's that? Anyway, I like, no ending s. My cousin wants to get a spider. My cousin wants. We add the ending s because my cousin can be either a he or a she. Anyway, this is third person singular, and we are supposed to add the ending s. But in questions, we do not add the ending s. It goes into the auxiliary verb does. We do not say do, but does, when we deal with the third person singular, he, she, it. Does. Does he know anything about spiders? The full verb know doesn't have the ending s. He doesn't know a thing about them. He doesn't. Here we have s, but know, the full verb, loses the ending s in negative sentences as well as in questions. Past simple. When we talk about facts in the past or regular actions in the past, we add the ending ed if we deal with a regular verb or we find the second form of an irregular verb. You can find it in a dictionary or online. You find the second form, the second column. So, for example, write, wrote, written, we take the second form, wrote. I called my friend 3 times, but she didn't pick up. Called is a regular verb, we add the ending ed. But take a look at the second part of this sentence, but she didn't pick up. The auxiliary verb didn't already shows us that this is past simple. And the full verb pick does not have an ending, and it is not the second form of an irregular verb. Pick is a regular verb, and it is used in its initial form. So in questions and negative sentences in past simple, we do not change the form of the full verb. They got married last year. Got is the second form of the irregular verb get. Get, got. Past participle. It is used to talk about a result. Usually there's a result, the finished action. We also add the ending ed or take the third form of the irregular verb. A book written by Shakespeare. Written is a past participle. It describes the noun book. Actually, this is a passive participle. The book didn't write itself. It was written. The book written by Shakespeare. Have you ever slept in a tent? We use past participle to create perfect tenses. Like here, present perfect. Harry Potter was played by Daniel Radcliffe. Harry Potter didn't do anything. This is passive. Past participle is used to create passive forms. Was played. Take a look at the list of constructions when past participle is used. We use past participle in perfect tenses. Present perfect, past perfect, future perfect. Not perfect continuous, just perfect tenses. We also use it in third conditional. If the train had been on time, I wouldn't have been late. We talk about an unreal situation in the past. Modals in the past. She could have studied more. She could. Could is a modal verb, and we use a perfect infinitive, have studied. And finally, as I already said, we use past participle in passive forms. Now, present participle. It is used to talk about a process. So something is in progress, something is happening or was happening at a particular moment in time. We create present participle by adding the ending ing to the verb. Sleeping Beauty. We describe the beauty. She was sleeping. In process of sleeping. Sleeping Beauty. A sleeping cat. Take a look at the sleeping cat. It is so cute. She went shopping. She was in the process of doing what? She went shopping. I'm brushing my hair. Present participle is used to create continuous tenses. Present continuous, past continuous, future continuous, and perfect continuous tenses as well. So take a look at the list of cases when present participle is used. We use it to describe nouns. The baby sleeping in a crib. Which baby? The one sleeping in the crib. As I have already said, it is used to form continuous tenses. She has been waiting for an hour. It is sometimes used as an adjective, an interesting book, an amazing movie. It is used after some verbs, especially the verb go swimming, go hiking, and so on. And the verbs which describe our senses, hear, smell, see, watch, sense, and so on. We saw the police catching a criminal. And it is also used to describe the past action. Driving to work, he listened to the radio. Some scientists do not talk about a present participle and a gerund separately, and they treat it as a single notion. But in general, I would say that a present participle describes a noun. It is used in connection with a noun most of the time. And it is also used to create different grammatical forms like continuous tenses. While a gerund is a little bit like a noun. So it describes a process of doing something, like cooking. Cooking is my hobby. The process of cooking is my hobby. It is formed by adding the ending ing to the verb. Learning English is a lot of fun. So the process of learning. I suggest waiting for the better times. I suggest what? Waiting. And once again, let's take a look at the list of times, of cases when a gerund can be used. It can be used after certain verbs like enjoy, fancy, suggest, discuss, mind, and some others. I enjoy talking to you. What? I enjoy what? I enjoy talking to you. It is also used after prepositions. After, before, at, in, to, of, and so on. There's no point in waiting. And it is used as the subject or the object of the sentence. Skydiving can be really dangerous. I hate jogging. Whew, that's it. Crazy, right? Like, share, and subscribe if you want to continue studying English with me. And I hope to see you soon. Happy English and Russian practice. Bye!